Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome to Camp Out for Freedom, countdown to 420. 12 days to go before 420. And 420 to me is, this year, is my second celebration of the Pot Smokers New Year, 420, and my first attempt to realize my dream of making Zion, Prophecy of Israel, real. Now, everything that is supposed to have happened up to the realization of Zion has happened. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, according to prophecy. So I have every reason to expect that this is going to work. Now, whether it's going to work this year, or next year, or the year after, doesn't matter, because I have all the time in the world. And I know that life itself will ensure that we have every chance to survive. So the sooner we get started, the better. But time will tell. And time is the one thing that I have plenty of. So, um, if you're watching the videos, you know I lost my job the day before yesterday, which is kind of irrelevant at this point because I'm planning on walking away anyway. That's the whole point of these videos. It is my hope that in 12 days from now, that every disgruntled American who hears about this or gets high, wants to end the war on drugs, wants to end police brutality, wants to end racism, wants to end corporate takeover of America, come camp with me. Let's just simply walk away from all that crap. Go to the edge of go to the panhandle of the state of Nebraska, where there's hundreds of miles of open nothingness, where an entire nation of people could all go camping at once. I'm talking about all of those people in America who are ready to walk away. Just walk away. I don't really care what your reason to walk away from America is, because they're all good, valid reasons. If you don't trust the government, neither do I. If you want a better future for your children, so do I. If you want to reimagine America, make it truly great, because believe me, it never was great to begin with. Come, come camping with me. We'll just walk away from all of the problems that we have. We will plant a garden so that we can provide ourselves with food through the summer. And we will just walk away from our jobs or their uh, excitement over the coming economy. Well, if we refuse to go back to work, they're not going to have an economy, which is the whole point. Because we are the true power of America. That 1% might have all the money, but it was hours of labor that created that money for them. And the moment we stop creating their junk, they stop making money. And the sooner we can stop stressing over everything. Imagine what it would feel like for just a moment to have a tent and a garden, the fresh open air, the sound of children playing, people laughing, talking, enjoying themselves, no stress, no anxiety, each person doing their own thing for their own reason, friends gathering together, COVID free, because as soon as we get enough of us together, we can demand enough shots for everybody and get us all COVID free. I just got my shot today, as a matter of fact. I got my first Moderna shot today, and I'm very excited because I'm halfway free, and I want us all to be free. So, if you haven't gotten your shot, set your appointment. Get at least your first shot before you come to camp with me, because we can kill COVID, or COVID can kill us. This B.1.1.7 variant that's going around is deadlier, I'm told. And the people who are not wanting to vaccinate have a strong possibility of having another surge. I feel partially protected today because I had my first shot. And I'm excited about that because it means that in a month from now, I'm going to be safe. And I'm not going to be responsible for the deaths of other people because of passing COVID around. So the sooner we become COVID free, the better. And we can do this. We can make COVID go the way of polio, or at least become more manageable like the flu. Either way, vaccines will help us on that way. And we can do that from our camp. And we can take all of the problems and burdens that society forces upon us, and we can simply set them down, walk away. Lock all your stuff up, pitch your tent with me. We will, if enough of us walk away from America, America will have to either let us go, form another nation according to our beliefs and desires and needs, or they can become the true democracy that America is supposed to be. Because it's not. The 1% rule America. And I'm sick and tired of it. They fired me from my corporate job. No big loss. I don't care about corporations. And you shouldn't care about corporations either. Because all of the burdens of society is pretty much based on the corporate mentality. And corporate mentality is not something that we have to live with. We don't have to work for corporations. We don't have to work at all. We can go plant some seeds in a garden. And in 10 days, you could have edible food. Think about that. What do you really need to live? You need clean air, shelter, good, nutritious food, and the basic necessities. Our ancestors lived their entire lives with less than what we would call a basic campout. So, join me in a walkaway. Let's just walk away from the corporate American bullcrap. Let's walk away from police brutality. Let's walk away from white supremacists and racism. Let's walk away from money and all the burdens that it gives us, because we don't need it. I have been spending my entire adult life dreaming of a better world, a world where everyone has the dignity of a job. And I believe that I have the beginnings of a dream of a new, better society based on the labor force itself. Because in the end, it is the actual hands that create things that sustains us. And they, the working hands of any nation, should be the most honored people. Because they're the ones that do the things that need to be done. And so let's take the union idea and let's run with it. Let's create a nation, a national government based on the guild system, where every profession belongs to a guild, every citizen belongs to a guild, and every guild provides equal hours of labor to every citizen in its system, so that every person works a minimum amount of set hours, providing for the needs of the entire community on a local basis, so that you stay in your local area doing your skilled labor for everyone in your community, and they in turn do their part to create the needs for your needs. And together, without the use of money, profit, greed, ego, we can create a society based on mutual cooperation and artisanship, where a child is born into a society that provides for their every need from day one, where they're born into a healthcare system, where their health starts with nutrition and exercise and emotional well-being, where the child has not only a babysitter, but a nanny, somebody who is there provided for them by the society to see to their needs so that their rights are never violated. If you want to save the children, then let's give them a guild of their own that provides for their needs so that they have a voice in government. Because if children had a voice in government, a logical voice in government, seriously, people, a logical voice, a guild dedicated to their care and protection and needs, there would be no child problems like we face. So we can create a system of government that provides professional training to every person, giving them the dignity of a job, providing them with everything that they need, and giving them the free time to do cottage industries on their own, to create an open market of goods that can be bartered. And services can be traded in a credit system where your hours are credited to you and act as money. So that if you have a skill, you can do extra hours, have those credits, and spend it in the market. It can be done. We don't need money. We don't need big government. We don't need politics. What we do need is a new form of democracy. A democracy based on the needs of the citizens, where the citizens themselves are each part of the operation of the government, so that nobody can be left out because everybody is part of the system. So that every person has a voice through their guilds, and their guilds provide them with everything. And the guilds answer to the heads of the government, the heads of the guilds. The ruling body of elders who have spent an entire lifetime working towards these positions, who are so qualified that there will never be an incompetent government official again, like so many that we have and have had in recent history. So, don't be afraid to join me, because I've got a plan. I have a plan to get us out of this terrible situation we're in. So get your shots and come camping with me. My name is Zion. May the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice when we get to Zion, Camp Zion. Stay happy and high if you use drugs. You have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. My name is Zion. I love you way too much to ever say goodbye. So I'm going to say bye for now.